Narrated by SpongeBob from SpongeBob SquarePants. Do you know our last encounter with the Strawberry Shortcake's Berry Bitty Adventures DVD, where Strawberry and her friends turned into devils and burned down Berry Bitty City? Well, me and Gary encountered a show in our channel named Lalaloopsy. If you don't know what the show is about, it's based on the dolls called Lalaloopsy dolls created by Nga Entertainment and Moonscoop, and they live in Lalaloopsy land and go on adventures too. But there was a lost episode of the show that made us stop watching the show for a while. Me and Gary were just watching TV when suddenly, a package was next to me. Who left this package here? I asked Gary. Gary meowed in confusion. I then opened it, and inside it was a Lalaloopsy DVD. It was titled Lalaloopsy, Best of the Lalaloopsy Girls quote. The cover had Jewel, Pia, Mittens, Spot, Dot, Crumbs, Peanut, Rosie and Pillow in a background of Lalaloopsy land. It's Lalaloopsy DVD. I spoke. Gary meowed in agreement and told me to invite the 9 Lalaloopsies over. In it, Gary, I said. I did what Gary told me to do and then immediately jumped out of my seat and called Jewel and the 8 girls to come over to watch the disc with me. And sure enough, they came over. Hiya ladies, I said. Welcome to Bikini Bottom. Hi, SpongeBob. Jewel said. I never been to Bikini Bottom before. Peanut said. I then looked and saw Patrick and Squidward wanting to watch the DVD with us. Don't forget us, buddy. Patrick said. Okay, come on in. I said. I have never met your new friends before. Squidward said in excitement. Yeah, I am excited too. I want you to meet the Lalaloopsy dolls. I said. I'm Pillow Featherbed. Pillow introduced herself. I'm Jewel Sparkles. Jewel introduced herself too. My name is Mittens Fluff and Stuff. Mittens said. My name is Spot Splatter Splash. Spot greeted. My name is Rosie Bumps and Bruises. Rosie said. My name is Bea Spells a Lot. Bea said. I'm Peanut Big Top. Peanut said. My name is Crumbs Sugar Cookie. Crumbs said. And I'm Dot Starlight. Dot finished. Hi, girls. Patrick said. Welcome to Bikini Bottom. Squidward said. Gary came by and meowed a hello to them. Is that your pet snail, Gary? Jewel asked me. Yep. I said. Okay, everyone, let's watch it. Dot said. Gotcha. I said. I then placed the disc into the player and it began with Nga Entertainment, Boulder Media, Nickelodeon Fish, Knit JR Frogs and Paramount DVD logos, but they were off. The Nga Entertainment logo came up, but the shapes were cut in half, and the entertainment text was in chiller. That's weird, I never seen the Nga Entertainment logo like that. Bea said. The Boulder Media logo came up, but the background was black, the figure was squished and there was blood everywhere. At least this didn't have organs and intestines in it. Jewel said. I agree. I said. The Nickelodeon fish came up, but the fish was beaten up and the text was black and reversed spelling no Daleks in, and he somehow started talking. Help me. Please. The fish spoke in the voice of Mr. Pencil. I was being beaten up by those 9 dolls. Why? Because I was too weak to stop them. There's nothing I can do at all. They also made me look like a huge jerk. So please, tell them not to do it. Save yourselves, please, will you? After his speech, the No Daleks and jingle played. I don't remember seeing the Nickelodeon fish logo like that. Squidward said. The Knit JR Frogs logo came up, but the background was in shades of red, and when the blue frog croaked, he let out a really loud ear-shattering piercing Jeff the Killer scream which made the orange frog scared and fall into the water. It was so loud we had to cover our ears. What was that? Pillow asked in shock. I have no idea. I said. When I uncovered my ears there was blood in my hands. What the kelp? I questioned. Just then, I noticed my ears were bleeding because of how loud that was. My ears are bleeding. I told her. Mine too. Patrick agreed. Agreed, Squidward said. Don't worry, we have some tissues right here. Dot told us. She then gave us tissues to clean the blood. Thanks, I said. The Paramount D logo came up, but the sky was black, the mountain was on fire, the stars were broken, and as the disc flew into the mountain, a demonic laugh was heard. It then showed some previews of past Nick Jr. shows such as Jack's Big Music Show, Blue's Clues, Blue's Room, Oswald, and more. It then showed the menu. The menu had the same one as the cover. I pressed play all. Here are the episodes in order. 1. Dot's new admission. 2. Spot's new masterpiece. 3. Princess Parade. Plus the 2 movies The Search for Pillow and Band Together. After those episodes, a warning came up which took place at the credits, but the background was blood red and the text was in the Creepskull font. Warning. We hate to stop the fun with the Lalaloopsy dolls here, but this episode was made by Plenty Brown. He was fired after this episode was published. This also contains content which is unsuitable for kids. Please watch at your own risk and let the fun with the 9 Lalaloopsies begin. Oh barnacles! I muttered. The theme song then started to play, but it was off. The sky was blood red and the music was demonic. No one didn't notice it. When it showed the logo, it was in shades of red. It then showed the title card, also off. The title card had the 9 Lalaloopsy dolls scared in a red background, while a dark figure was behind them. The title card was titled Murdering Spree and a demonic voice said it. It then faded to the 9 Lalaloopsy dolls looking at the blood red sky, like on the intro. That's weird, why is the sky red? Pillow asked. I don't know, Pillow. Jules said. The Lalaloopsy's pets came into the shot. Maybe we gotta find out who's responsible for this. Owl spoke in the voice of Pinky from Pinky Dinky Doo. Yeah, we must find out who did it. Mouse agreed in the voice of Mailbox from Blue's Clues. We were shocked to hear the pets talk. Mouse? Crumbs gasped. How did you pets talk? Jewel agreed. Oh, we ate a piece of uranium and it gave us the ability to do that. Zebra explained in the voice of June from Little Einsteins. Just then a dark figure appeared behind the 9 girls. Girls? Bird asked in the voice of Daisy Duck from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. What is that behind you? The 9 girls then turned around and gasped as they saw the dark figure. Who are you? Dot gasped. No questions. I am the doll demon and you 9 are my next vessels. The figure spoke with the voice of Sheldon J. Plankton, but his voice was demonic. SpongeBob, does that voice kinda remind you of something? Patrick asked me. It sounds like Plankton. Wait, what? It did. I gasped. That does sound like him. Jules said. The figure started to grab the 9 Lalaloopsies and started choking them. They were screaming as they were being choked. As they were being choked, their styles changed. Jewel now had her same style from Lalaloopsy, the demon dolls. Mia now had her same style from Lalaloopsy, the demon dolls. Spot now had her clothing in shades of black and red and her button eyes were crimson. Mittens now had her clothes in shades of maroon, her hair was a darker blue color, and her button eyes were grayscaled. Dot now had her hair soaked in blood, her button eyes were blood red, her clothes were in shades of black and gray and she had sharp teeth. Crumbs now had her same style from the vampire dolls. Peanut now had her same style from Black Forces. Rosie now had her same style from the Nightmare Dolls. Pillow now had her same style from Adventures in Lalaloopsy Land, The Search for Pillow, deleted cut. The doll demon let go of them as he faded away. The 9 then fall to the floor. Girls? Persian Cat asked in fear in the voice of Stretch the Tape Measure from Handy Manny. Is that you? The 9 then got up, but they didn't say anything. Guys? You okay? Elephant whimpered in the voice of Widget from Lalaloopsy. We are now the doll murderers. Jewel revealed. The doll murderers? Polar Bear gasped in the voice of Turner the screwdriver from Handy Manny. But girls, these aren't you. Bear told them in the voice of Squeeze the Pliers from Handy Manny. We know we aren't. Pillow said. Prepare to die, you fucking pets. Peanut said. We were shocked to hear a character swear in the show. Dot then got out a chainsaw and rammed them up their pets' chests. They were screaming as they were being sawed. It then cut to marine anchors and Whale looking at the blood-red sky. Whale, do you know why the sky is red? Marina asked. Not sure. Whale spoke in the voice of Dora from Dora the Explorer. We were shocked to hear Whale talk. Whale, I didn't know you can talk. Marina gasped. I mean, I just did so yeah. Whale said. Suddenly, they heard a Sonic Dog's laugh. What was that? Marina asked. I don't know. Whale said. Just then, the 9 Lalaloopsies teleported in front of them. Hello, Marina and Whale. Jewel sinisterly greeted. Jewel? Marina asked. Is that really you? Whale questioned. Sorry, but Jewel is gone. Jewel said. What do you mean Jewel is gone? Whale wondered. We are now the doll murderers. Dot said. The doll murderers? Marina gasped. This can't be happening. Whale agreed. Oh yes it can. Say those last words, you bitches. Peanut berated. Just then, Peanut grabbed a chainsaw and rammed it up Marina and Whale's chests. They were screaming as they were being killed. It then cut to Charlotte Charades and Pet looking at the blood-red sky. I wonder why the sky is red? Charlotte Charades wondered in the voice of Annie from Little Einsteins. What caused the sky to become red? Invisible Pet wondered in the voice of Black Hole from Buffy. This was shocking to us. Charlotte and Pet never talked in the show before. We can talk? Charlotte gasped. Of course we can. Pet said. How is that even possible? Charlotte asked. Just then, the 9 Lalaloopsies appeared in front of them. Jewel? Charlotte wondered. What happened to you? Pet agreed. We have become the doll murderers and we are going to kill everyone in Lalaloopsy land. Jewel berated. Mittens got out a chainsaw and rammed it up Pet and Charlotte's chests. They started screaming as they were being killed. It then cut to Tippy Tumblelina practicing her dancing with Swan. Just then, the 9 Lalaloopsies appeared in front of her. Hello, Tippy. Peanut greeted sinisterly. Are you practicing your dancing? Spot said. Yes, I am. Tippy said. Also, what do you want? Swan wondered in the voice of Quiddles from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Well, we've come here to kill you. Pillow berated. Wait what? Tippy and Swan asked. Pillow got out a bucket of lava and poured it on Tippy and Swan. They started to scream in agony as they were being burned alive. It then cut to Forest Evergreen and Beaver talking to each other. Hey Beaver, have you noticed that Rosie and her friends have been on a murder spree? Forest asked. A murder spree? Now that's something you don't see every day. Beaver spoke in the voice of Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob. We were shocked that it was Pinky Dinky Doo's catchphrase. Just then, the 9 Lalaloopsies came over and Spot sliced Beaver's head off with a katana. Don't use that. Spot berated. Oh no, they found us. Forrest gasped. You're damn right we did. Rosie berated as she snapped her fingers which created a portal to hell. Jewel then kicked Forrest in. He screamed as a fiery explosion was heard. We are going to kill everyone else. Peanut said. It then shows a montage of the doll murderers killing everyone else in the series. After the montage, it showed Lalaloopsy land, now destroyed. Just then, it exploded to flames, as screams of characters were heard. Also, a creepy music box version of the theme song then started to play. The doll murderers then teleported in the screen. Hello suckers. Jewel greeted. We have killed everyone in Lalaloopsy land. Yeah, Crumbs agreed. We have also used our powers on everyone. So SpongeBob, if you watched this, you are next. Rated. See you soon, viewers. Mittens said. And don't let the bedbugs bite. Jewel, Mittens, Spot, Pillow, Crumbs, Rosie, Peanut and Bea said. The 9 girls teleported away laughing evilly. I was shocked. How did the 9 Lalaloopsies know my name? How did they know my name? I wondered. No idea. Patrick said. The text "The End" appeared in the screen as usual, but the text was crimson and the person who said "The End" sounded demonic. The iris then closed, ending the episode. It then cut to the credits, but they were off. The background was dark red, the text was black, the buttons were crimson, and the music that was playing was Creepy Music Box by Shane Keen. The logos came up, but also off. The Moonscoop logo came up, but it was the same one as Featherbed's Frustration. The Mga Entertainment logo came up, but the background was black, the shapes were drenched in blood, and the entertainment text was white. The Boulder Media logo came up, but the figure who was holding the logo was smashed to death. The background was black, and there was blood under the logo. Then the Stars logo came up, also different. The star was red, and the text was demonic. The Nickelodeon Productions logo came up, but it was the same one as Featherbed's Frustration. Even though Lalaloopsy is a series broadcast by Nickelodeon and Nick Jr., the Nickelodeon Productions logo never appeared in the series. It then showed a black screen. I was gonna get the remote, but before I could, a jumpscare came up. It was an edited picture of Bea from the episode Knick Knack Knock Knock, where she met Stitch's scraps in Son and screamed at the sight of her while searching for her sister's specs, but her eyes were black with red dots and she was crying blood. The Howie scream, the Godzilla roar and the Wilhelm scream were heard in the background. What the kelp? I gasped. Oh no. Squidward screamed. After the jumpscare ended, it went back to the menu. Okay, what the kelp was that? Gary spoke. We were shocked to hear Gary speak aside from his dream sequence in Sleepy Time. Gary? I gasped. You can talk? Patrick agreed. Well, I just ate a piece of uranium that I ate yesterday that made me talk. Gary said. Okay, that makes sense. Jules said. Just then, we heard a knock in the door. I can get it. I said. I opened the door to reveal Sheldon J. Plankton. Plankton? What are you doing here? I asked. Well, I voiced the dark figure during the making of the episode you had encountered. Plankton said. Wait, you did? I said. I did. It was also created by Plenty Brownie and Andrew Skinner. Plankton said. He then took out the disc and smashed it with a hammer. Say, any of you wanna go down to the Krusty Krab and have ourselves from Krabby Patties? I asked. Of course we do. Patrick said. We all went to the Krusty Krab. Since then, our thoughts in that episode were never the same. The end.